Dear children, today's topic of the chapter Our National Heritage is Historical Monuments. It's part 2 because some monuments we discussed yesterday and we are going to discuss more monuments. These are the old buildings that reflect culture and heritage of our past. Today we are going to discuss about Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar and the Gateway of India. Taj Mahal. It's one of the most beautiful building ever created. It's a mausoleum. Mausoleum means a building which is a large tomb. Due to some religious practices, as after death, the dead bodies are burnt or they are buried under the earth. The place where they are buried, it's the grave, and that building is tomb made over that grave, and this is a bigger one, larger than life grave tomb. So this is mausoleum. It's made up of pristine white marble and located at the banks of river Yamuna in Agra, Uttar Pradesh. Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan got it constructed in the memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. It derives its name itself from the Mumtaz Mahal, and its name is Taj Mahal. And it's also one of the 7 wonders of the world. You can see the picture of Taj Mahal here. It's a jewel of Mughal art in India, and it's a symbol of India's rich history and heritage. It has the center building has a big dome which is surrounded by 4 minarets at each corner and the grand dome in the middle. On the walls of Taj Mahal, the verses from Quran is the holy book. Some couplets, some lines from the Quran are inscribed on the marble. These are on the walls as well as on the entrance also. And the walls of Taj Mahal were studded with precious and semi-precious stones, but they are no more now. Here in the picture you can see this is a wall of Taj Mahal. The floral motifs and at the top the verses of Quran. The floral motifs again and some patterns they all are in the marble. This is not a painting. It is said that 20,000 stone carvers, masons and artists from across India and from other countries like Turkey, Iran, Persia, they all were part of the team who made this Taj Mahal possible. And Taj Mahal, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world, so no doubt it attracts many tourists from all over the world. And it is said, like according to the data provided by the Taj Mahal organization, around some million people visit Taj Mahal every year. Next is Qutub Minar or Qutub Minar. You can see 2 spellings of Qutub Minar. They both are used interchangeably. Somewhere you will find Qutab, somewhere you will find Qutub. So the word Qutub Minar means, it's an Arabic word, pole or an axis. It was built by the first Muslim ruler of India, Qutb Uddin Aibak. But at his time, he could finish only the basement. Further, his successor, means the further kings, Iltutmish, he added 3 more stories, and then Firoz Shah Tughlaq, he constructed 5th and the last story. It's a minaret which is 5 stories. In the picture you can see, it is a picture of Qutub Minar. It's situated in Delhi, New Delhi. The tower has 5 distinct stories, each marked by a projecting balcony. It's a balcony surrounding each story, and the first 3 stories are made up of red sandstone. The 4th one is of marble, and 5th one is of marble and sandstone. At the foot of the tower is a mosque, which is actually the first mosque to be built in North India. This Qutub Minar, it's in the Qutub complex. Other than that Qutub Minar, many other historical buildings are there, the mosque, the museum, and one more noticeable figure that we can see in the Qutub complex is the iron pillar. It's a 7-meter high pillar in the courtyard of the mosque. This is like a wonder itself. It's standing in the open area under the sky, which is being affected by weather, pollution, rain, water, but still it's not rusted. Rusted, and you must have seen rusting on iron articles. It's a metallurgical wonder. It didn't rust over the years. It's standing like that only. So itself, it's a marvel. This is the iron pillar in the Qutub complex. Next we are going to discuss is the Gateway of India. The Gateway of India is not so old building like 4-5,000 years back. It's the recent one and it's an architectural marvel. It was built in 1911. If you count now how many years it has been to 2020, 1911. It is 109 years. It was made to welcome King George V and Queen Mary. At the time, India was under British rule and most of the travelling it was done by seaways. So it's a port itself. It's made at the Apollo Bandar in Mumbai. So it was meant to celebrate the arrival of King George V and Queen Mary in India. At the time, India was under British rule and it was a part of that Apollo Bandar. And till date, it's a major tourist attraction in Mumbai as well as chief port of India. Here you can see the Gateway of India. It's a majestic structure. That's all for today. Many things further UNESCO heritage sites we'll discuss tomorrow.